Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's we'll be reviewing a GR Corolla Premium Plus. This is the loaded up GR. Before we get in this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Larch Miller Toyota here in Murray for giving me some time with this car. I'll include a link to their website in the description down below. If you have any questions, need any help, just ask for Josh. Also include a link to my car buying guide. Let's get into it. Under the hood, we have a 1.6 liter turbo 3-cylinder that goes through a 6-speed manual transmission. Fuel economy is 21 around town and then 28 on the highway, with power outputs being 300 horsepower and then 295 pound-feet of torque. Before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. Now with this Premium Plus version, you get the cool hood vents, which definitely add to the aggressive aesthetic here of the GR. And then popping down below, love the headlight design, and then look how aggressive this front end is. Of course you got the GR badge as well, but I will have to say this is probably one of the coolest looking hot hatches ever made in terms of the front end design. Now our tire wheel setup is 235 by 40 by 18 in the front and over in the rear. And first off, looking at the wheels, really cool design there with the satin finish. Got the red brake caliper as well, and this one has the sticky sport tires, so it's a big plus. Love the venting there, and then also on the side here, another GR badge. And then this one actually has the crossbars. I've noticed both the GRs are reviewed have had the crossbars this year. Interesting, but there's your side profile. This is where you can kind of see the wide body. And this leads us to the key fob where we have our lock and unlock function. GR on the back. I mean, yeah, pretty simple key fob. But popping into the rear, first off, look at that space. We've got a car cover built in from the factory. And you can see more storage underneath, which is nice. GR Corolla right there. And then you guys can see the reinforcement on the back as well. Kind of cool overall. But yeah, that's the whole setup. When you're all done, you got this handle, just plop that down. Really cool taillight design. See GR Corolla here. You've got one exhaust tip per cylinder in this. And also, I almost forgot to mention the spoiler. Pretty cool looking, but it's the rest of the rear. And then popping into the back seat area. So you've got this nice soft touch trim here. Look at the stitching that goes across. And then taking a look at these seats. Nice trim all down the center. Quickly pop in here. It's got a squeeze by. Got a little storage pocket there. See the little charging ports here that the rear passengers can access. It does slope back quite a bit here in the back, but overall, I mean, space is pretty good. And I do love these seats back here. I mean, look at this. Just nice design, and they're pretty darn comfortable. And now this leads us up front, where, again, see all the nice soft touch trim. We've got all of our window controls here, mirror adjustments. The mirrors do have blind spot monitoring. GR there. Yeah, really cool setup with the seats, manually adjustable, by the way. And this is hard touch, but this right here on the dash is soft touch, which is nice. And then your heated steering wheel controls right there. And then nice finish on the 3 pedals. Now here's a quick look at the steering wheel. Soft touch all around. Got the GR logo there at the bottom. Bunch of practical controls here on the front, including for our adaptive cruise control. We've got your lane centering as well. Volume and voice command controls on top of that. And then you can see here with the traditional stock setup there on the back. And then digital gauge cluster here in the center. So you can of course see different bits of information here, so you can change the gauge layout just like other modern Toyotas. And then on top of that, depending on what you have selected, so you can see here with the all-wheel drive system, it'll also show that. And then also the drive modes will change the gauge cluster too. So pretty cool how much it changes. Now in reverse, we do have a backup camera, decent resolution. It's Toyota's older camera unit, you can tell. But as for the infotainment system, Toyota's newer unit, pretty quick to respond here. Got a little volume control there. And then this actually comes with dual zone climate, which is a nice luxury feature, and we're going to turn that down. Too toasty for that. We've got heated seats and a wireless phone charging pad. Our IMT function, so that's your auto rev match, drive mode select, stability control too. Shifter here for the 6-speed manual. Reverse lockouts up and over, so pretty easy with that. And this is for the all-wheel drive. And they did change this, so you have a track, normal, and then gravel mode now. Got the shifter, or not shifter, parking brake. Brain fart there. Some cup holders, and then you can see more storage here. And then again with the dash, it's nice with all the trim, which, I mean, expect for the price point this is at. No sunroof or anything. And well, no wonder there's no sunroof. It has a forged carbon roof. That is really cool looking in person. So again, this is called the Premium Plus, which is kind of a lame name for such a cool car. $49,502. 50 grand for a Corolla. Let's see how it performs. GR Corolla with the Premium Plus package. You know what, Toyota, if you want to hire me to make names for you, I can do that. I'll take a lowly salary of $1 bajillion per year, but I mean, come on. This is a cool car, it needs a cool name. I understand it's not a special edition, but they still could have done, I mean, let's think about this. So you just have like the base GR Corolla is just GR Corolla, right? I mean, they called it the Core initially, which was the base model, but you could just say GR Corolla, that's all it is. Doesn't have, like, just like what they did with the Land Cruiser, right? The mid trim for the Land Cruiser, right? You got the 1958, and then you got the mid trim, which is just Land Cruiser. And then, you know, have first edition for the first year. So they already did Circuit edition with this. They did the, I cannot pronounce it, Morizo edition as well. So I say that, and pop this into sport mode. I say that you can just call this the Track Pack. There you go, GR Corolla Track Pack. Give me my bajillion dollars and... I mean, seriously, you don't have to call it an edition. You can just say this is the track version. Because it kind of is. It's so fun. And you got the auto rev match, which helps out so much. And the other thing that's cool is the handling is incredibly sharp with the GR Corolla. This thing corners like a beast. And again, that's in normal mode. It wasn't even in track mode with the all-wheel drive system. And so it really is an impressive car with everything they've put into this. The thing that I really like about the GR Corolla personally is that, yes, it is daily drivable, and it's not just like kind of daily drivable. I think it's pretty darn good. It's not quite as comfortable as the Civic Type R, but it's still comfortable enough, and it's got enough creature comforts, and the all-wheel drive is really attractive. I mean, you just throw some snow tires on this thing, and man, you could destroy all 4 seasons. And the transmission's really, really simple, smooth in terms of the actuation. It's just a nice setup in general, and then it's super fun to drive. The 300 horsepower I think is a great amount. Cars between 300 to 400 horsepower, those sporty cars, I think are the sweet spot, because you've got enough power where you can have fun, especially with how lightweight this is. Enough power to have fun, but then it's not too much power to where you're just going 2 million miles per hour all the time. Right? You can still have fun, and you can have fun at a somewhat reasonable pace, I guess is the way that I will put it. I love the little whoosh with the turbos. It's fun. So overall, this drives well. It looks cool. This package looks really cool with the forged carbon roof and with the hood vents. And the GR Corolla in general, I think, is just a solid setup. It is expensive, but the thing is, it's not really any more expensive than the competition. I mean, I guess this is technically a little bit more than the Civic Type R with the MSRP, but a lot of those dealers still are charging over MSRP, which is crazy. I don't know if people are still paying it for the Civic Type Rs, but either way, it's right in line. Here's how I'd kind of rank it. So Civic is probably the most comfortable nowadays. The Volkswagen is a very, very close second with the Golf R. And then this is a third in terms of comfort, but in terms of fun factor, this Civic Type R and then the Golf is the least exciting. So pick what you value most. Let me know your thoughts on this.